Cleaning business owner, are you stuck doing the cleaning for your own cleaning company? Well, this video is for you because this video I'm going to show you how to go from cleaner to CEO in a matter of, well, it depends on your situation, but let's make it sexy. In a matter of weeks, hopefully. But before we do, what's up? Mike Mak here, founder of automatedcleaningbusiness.com, back with another video, and this one is near and dear to my heart. It's about not doing the cleaning in your own cleaning business. Now, there's several reasons why. The first thing is, how are you going to grow if you are stuck, right? Because there's only so much you can clean. Trust me, I know from personal experience, because when my wife and I, we started our second cleaning service, completely independent of a franchise, we were the cleaners. And you know what? The positives are you make really good money really fast, but the negatives are you're doing all the cleaning. And you don't have off days. You have to keep going, and you're not allowed to get sick because there's no one coming in after you to save you. No one's coming to help you. We missed a lot of birthday parties. It was a really miserable time, and we were pretty miserable for a while, but we didn't know how to get the right people in. And it's not because we didn't know how to hire, because my wife is a fantastic recruiter. And prior to us starting businesses together, she's been recruiting, A+ people for a really long time. But, we had a lot of limiting beliefs around the cleaning. And a lot of it was because we were just cleaning for 10 to 13 hours a day. So it felt like there was no time. So if you feel those things, if you feel like I want it higher, but people aren't going to clean as good as me, or there's no time, or where's the money? Listen, if you're thinking all those things, I'm gonna give you some things to think about to shift that perspective so you can finally fire yourself as cleaner and rehire yourself as boss. Let's do it right now. Okay, the first thing you need to do to go from cleaner to CEO is, this is a shift that you have to make, okay? That is, you have to make yourself doing the cleaning unacceptable, right? It starts there. Like Tony Robbins says, people don't get what they want, they get what they tolerate. And that is the absolute truth, right? People who want to be really successful, one of the major things that they do is they make it to where unsuccessfulness, or just living that life of nowhere close to their goals, it's just not acceptable, okay? I'm not willing to accept that. And it's not until you do that, you can't get off the cleaning unless you make it to where I'm not allowed to clean. I cannot clean, because if I do clean, then I can't grow. Okay, so it's not because cleaning's bad or anything like that. It's just you have to be the CEO. You have to run the ship. You have to grow the business. And you have to create good jobs for good people. You can't do that if you're hogging all the jobs. All right, so that's first. That's first, the mindset thing. Make it to where I am done with the cleaning. And if you commit to that, you will be off the cleaning in no time. But it starts there. Do not discount that fact. Let's get to the next thing. Okay, before we get into number 2, if you are liking this video and you're liking where it's going, hit me with that like button and also subscribe. You're probably seeing this video if you're not subscribed, but it's not always going to be the case because the algorithm is always changing. So to make sure you're constantly seeing these videos, hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to the content. Okay, tip number 2 to go from cleaner to boss is buckle up. Okay, because once you've accepted, your mindset is like, okay, you're right, Mike, I'm all in, I'm done cleaning. It hurts. My feet hurt every night. When I get home, they feel like they're gonna break because I've been on them all day. I know that feeling all too well. So once you've accepted that, now it's time. Like I said, buckle up, strap in. I don't know how much you're cleaning now, but if you're cleaning as much as we were, I'm gonna ask you to get a little bit more uncomfortable. So now you're probably at a point where you can grow, but maybe you're turning some accounts away because it would be just too much for you. What I'm gonna tell you is gonna sound so crazy to you, but it's super necessary because you really only have 2 options. Now, Jess and I couldn't actually afford to get rid of any of these accounts because we needed all the money we can get. So the only way we could start offloading accounts without losing money was to grow. So start taking more of those accounts. So our 10 to 13 hours, sometimes it's a little bit more, 14, 15 hours. It was grueling. And thankfully it wasn't every single day it was that much because some of the accounts were like 3 days a week, but it was sometimes, and that hurts. Life hurts that many hours. Okay, so what we needed to do is push past our discomfort a little bit further, get a little bit more flexible, bend a little bit more, take on a little bit more. That way we could start putting cleaners on those accounts. And once we started putting cleaners on those accounts, we started tossing a few of the other accounts that we were cleaning on top of those accounts that those new cleaners were cleaning. And now, you know, we quickly jumped from 13 to 15 hours, but it didn't last that long. It was just a few weeks. And then all of a sudden we started hiring new cleaners and started stacking some of our other accounts. So our night went from 13 to 15 hours briefly to now all the way down to 9, 10, 11, which was a huge improvement. And then we kept doing it like that. We kept taking on new accounts, pushing ourselves a little bit more into the discomfort, put some cleaners there, and then tallied some of the other accounts we were cleaning on top. So now our nights went from like 6 to 7 hours of cleaning, and then so on and so forth. Eventually it got to the point where we were just cleaning 1 hour a night, you know, 1 or 2 small offices locally, and it was amazing. I remember the last 2 offices I was cleaning, it was a chiropractic office and the other one was a dentist office, and it was fantastic. It's fantastic when you're used to cleaning that many hours. So point is you have to bend a little bit further, take on that growth, even though it's scary. Do that because you just say to yourself, these are the accounts I'm going to staff. And then once I staff them, I'm going to give them some of the other accounts as well. Trust me, your cleaners are going to be super duper into it, and it's going to be great for you as well. Let's get to number 3. All right, tip number 3 from going cleaner to CEO is QC. So the name of the game is get these accounts off of you as soon as possible, right? But you want to put good quality people in this place. Now, if you have a similar mindset that most of us had in the beginning, which no one's going to clean as good as we clean, you have to get rid of that, because not only is it not actually true, it's also not helpful to think that. Now, you don't need anyone to clean 110% when it comes to office cleaning. You just need good quality, consistent services. Does that mean they're never going to miss? No. If anything, you expect cleaners to miss things that you would never miss, but that's why if you QC, you can always ensure that the quality remains high. And that's why it's a huge tip, right? So it's not, let's get off the cleaning so I can just get home and watch Netflix. Yes, that is a part of it if that's what you want to do, but once you get that time back, you need to reinvest it into your business by doing quality control checks. So when you start putting cleaners in locations, start showing up, put a calendar on your wall and start marking which accounts you're going to see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Be very active in the beginning. It's a good thing. It helps cleaners understand that you can show up whenever, because that's another tip too. Don't show up at the same time every day. Every week, schedule it differently, because then they'll start planning around when you're showing up. Not everybody, but some people. And we don't want that to happen. So get on the QC train. Have your cleaners never know when you're going to show up. And again, don't make them feel pressure or micromanagement. Just make them feel your presence. The presence of a business owner that loves their business. That is infectious. That gets people to want to work for you, okay? If you're micromanaging them and making them feel scared or they're afraid to be around you, that's not the vibe at all. So at least that's not what I recommend. If you want people to be with you for a long time, to handle it the way I'm telling you to handle, it's going to go a long way. Okay, so if you do these 3 things back to back, this is going to be your plan. This is your map to freedom, okay? Follow my lead. I've already been there, done that. It's bad, so I feel your pain. Do these things, don't discount any of them, and get yourself off of the cleaning, okay? If you want my help personally, click the first link in the description. For everyone else, if you haven't already subscribed, check out this video right here.